Good morning, class, and welcome to my virtual online classroom. I hope that you are comfortable and ready for our lesson to begin. In ways in which we are going to communicate and have interaction with each other are through WhatsApp. You have all been added on a WhatsApp group called Life Skills Grade 6. Let's start.
Good day, learners. Please settle down so that we can start our lesson. Yesterday, I gave you the assignment to gather up 3 main facts, namely your height, your weight, and healthy habits that you and your family have within the household. Before we start off with why all of these facts are so important, let's look at why we need these facts to work out and calculate something very important. We are going to look at our BMIs today. BMI might be a very strange term to you. So I encourage you now to go into groups of 3 and just communicate to each other regarding what you think BMI stands for. So I give you around 2-3 minutes to quickly collaborate your ideas to each other, and then we can carry on with our. Now that we have spoken amongst each other about what BMI is, would a few of you please volunteer to tell us what you believe BMI is? Alright, now that we all have a vague idea surrounding what BMI is, let's have a deeper look into the true meaning of what BMI stands for and the importance of it. Let's look at this infographic.
Within this infographic, we gather a lot of information regarding our BMIs and how we can have a healthier lifestyle. This is of very great importance as it will change our lives completely. So, how can I be healthier? Let's look at our BMI. BMI stands for Body Mass Index. This is of great importance. And how can I change my BMI? I can look at physical movement, dietary health, and emotional health. This will help to change my whole life. Let's look into a deeper fact regarding how we can change our BMI. Physical movement is of great importance as it will help us to lose weight, it will help with injuries, and it will even help us to relax more. Dietary health will keep us very healthy, it will give us our needed nutrition, and it will help with losing weight. Emotional health contributes to attitude change, feeling better in every aspect, and even this will help within our BMI. So learners, I encourage you, let's eat healthier.
Wow, wasn't that infographic helpful? Now that we know what our BMIs stand for, as well as what we can do to change our BMIs, let's have a further look into what our BMIs actually are. Alrighty learners, I encourage you to take out your mobile phones, tablets, and laptops, whichever technology usage you have here today. I encourage you to go into the App Store. Once you are there, please go into the search button, go type in BMI calculator, and once you have downloaded this app, please raise your hand. Alright, so everyone seems like it's been downloaded for them. Now, let's have a further look into what our BMIs actually are.
Once we are in the app, please answer the following questions: your age, your height, and then your weight. After you have done this, please say done, and by then you would have your BMI. Mine is 22.8.
So, finally, we have our BMI. This might be quite disappointing to few and encouraging to others. This is great regarding the fact that one has a goal now to reach, and that is to change your BMI. It's lovely to know that you have something to work for. And if not, it's lovely to know that you have something to celebrate because you've done all the hard work. But now, let's have a further look into how I can still have a daily effect on my BMI. It's important that we have our healthy habits and that we change them in every day that we can. For the next part of this lesson, I'm going to show you a YouTube video of how we can change our plate of food every day so that our BMI can change in the new food.
There ain't no party like a plate party. Whole grains, packed with energy, heat up the dance floor. Protein gets everyone pumped and doubles as body repairman when necessary. And fruit and veggies, full of dietary fiber, vitamins, and minerals, keep things smooth. All is well when all show up for the My Healthy Plate party. Where half the plate is filled with fruit and veggies, a quarter with whole grains, and a quarter with protein. Whether on a plate of mixed vegetable rice, chicken rice, or chapati. But when a buddy doesn't show up, it really gets everyone down. But hey, they can always come late for the after party in the form of dessert or snack. My Healthy Plate serves as a guide to creating nutritious, balanced meals. So use it and get the party started.
Didn't those plates of food look yummy? It's so important to have the correct amount of food within your plate. But how much of what should we eat? It's important to have enough starch, enough meat, enough fats, enough milk products, and the list goes on. But what if I eat too much sweets? Or what if I eat too much meat? I'm never going to know. And that is why in this lesson further on, we are going to look at the food pyramid. So the food pyramid consists out of 4 levels. What kind of talk is this? So a food pyramid is like those pyramids in Egypt, very high, very, very, very important. So at the top bit, we have one layer. This layer is called the fats and the sweets and the oily parts. The next layer we have a little bit thicker would be our milk and proteins. Within our next layer, then only, we have our vegetables and our fruits. And the biggest layer at the top, the foundation of absolutely everything, is our starches. So let's have a look at this real completed food pyramid. So now that we all know what a food pyramid looks like, I'm going to give you the following class activity. I'm going to hand out these empty food pyramids. Then I'm going to guide you to the corner of my classroom where there are empty. So now that we all know what a food pyramid looks like, especially a completed one, I'm going to give you the following class activity. So I'm going to hand out these empty food pyramids. I'm going to advise you to go to the back of my classroom where there are magazines which people have thrown away or do not need anymore. I'm going to encourage you to flip through the pages and look for these food groups and then snip, snip, snip them out and paste them on. This class activity will take about 10 minutes. Now that we know what a food pyramid looks like, how it works, and the great importance of it, I'm going to open the floor to learners to ask me questions surrounding health, BMI, and what they can do to change it. So, common questions that I might get would be, ma'am, my house isn't healthy at all. My parents don't eat healthy, but I would love to have a healthy lifestyle. How can I change that? Well, you have a great impact within your family and within your household. By encouraging your family members, your brothers and sisters, and then also helping them and taking these activities that we did at school and taking them home and calculating your parents' BMI, or just explaining the healthy facts that we should all incorporate into our lives. Other questions can be questions such as, ma'am, it is quite expensive to have a healthy lifestyle. Well, there's a great opportunity. An opportunity such as having vegetables aren't that expensive. Go plant them. Plant your own vegetables. Encourage the neighborhood to plant their vegetables, and so forth. What initiative you could have in your community. Alright, so for the following thing, we are going to do an activity. This will be an assignment for the whole week. With this assignment, you will be assessed. And if I can't assess you, like my mentor says, I will assist you. So please, throughout this week, if you do not understand the activity well, come to me, ask me, and I will assist you. So, the following activity will be an empty table as such. Mine is already completed, sorry about that, but this is a great example of what you should do. The table looks like this. Alright, so on the side it says breakfast, lunch, dinner, and activities I have done. At the top, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. So what you are going to do is every day you are going to write down what you have eaten for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and what activities you have done the day to keep yourself healthy. Emotional activities can also be written down at the bottom. There is unfortunately not a space for that, but please do put your initiative down. Alright, so what I expect of you within this week is that you would please write this down, complete it, and you will be assessed by your healthy manners and healthy habits that you incorporate into your life within the next week. I do encourage you to keep a goal and to write down your BMI now within your weight and everything, and then at the end of the week go and check it again, and then I'm sure I can prove to you that your lifestyle will be healthier and your BMI will hopefully be a little bit lower.